Hello. Hello, my friend. Today I have some of my favorite tea, and I would love to make you a cup. You just get comfortable. I put out some blankets and pillows. You can choose the ones you want and relax with me. Let's start by lighting this special Sampaguita scented candle. I love the gold, and I love this rechargeable lighter. And there we go. Beautiful candle. So, how are you doing today, my friend? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm really glad that you decided to come spend this time with me. Let me show you the supplies I have. I have 2 types of tea, and you can let me know which one you want. This tea is from the brand Tazo, and the flavor is Refresh Mint. Cool your senses with invigorating peppermint, crisp spearmint, and a pinch of tarragon. So I can make you a cup of this mint tea, or this super herb tea from the Republic of Tea. And this flavor is elderflower. You can see the green leaves and cream-colored flowers on the label. So, would you prefer elderflower tea or mint tea? Yeah, you want to do a combination? I actually love doing that. Okay, so I've chosen this cute white and yellow mug. On the outside is Pooh Bear and Piglet, and it says, "Today is the sweetest treat." It's a nice medium-sized mug. The inside is this beautiful yellow color. Okay, here's one elderflower tea bag. And one mint tea bag. Can you hear the rain and thunder outside the window? I think it's quite cozy. What do you think? Alright, I boiled this water fresh just for you. I'm going to pour it on top of both tea bags. Look at all that steam. Alright, this just needs about 3 to 5 minutes to steep, and then it'll be ready for you to drink. So I would love to hear more about what this week has been like for you so far. Yeah, tell me more about that. Oh yeah? Was that at work or school or home? Ah, gotcha. You know, that makes a lot of sense. What would you say is something that you did recently that was brave? Brave or courageous? Yeah. Oh yeah? That's so cool. I'm proud of you too. What about something kind? Is there a way that you've been kind to someone else, or that someone has been kind to you in the last few days? Oh, that is really sweet. I'm so thankful. Kindness can make such a difference, whether we are the ones showing it or the recipients of it. I have something from this past week that I'm proud of myself about, and I'm going to tell you about it in a minute. But first, your tea is done steeping, and I have some honey, raw, unfiltered honey. I can put some of this in your tea if you want. Or I have this cane sugar. It looks like it's empty, but it's not. There's still some sugar in the bottom. Would you like one or the other or both? Absolutely. I love honey too. Okay, so I'm gonna start squeezing the honey into your tea, and you just tell me when it's the right amount, okay? All right, perfect. Okay, I can give you more at any time if you want more honey. We'll give it a little stir. I'm really curious to hear what you think about the combination of elderflower with the mint. Okay, I'm going to set this right in front of you, and you just drink it whenever you are ready, okay? Yeah, you can have this napkin. Well, I really appreciate you sharing with me how you've been doing and something you did that was brave and or kind. And I want to tell you that I've also had quite a brave past week. I went to a very brave doctor's appointment earlier this week, and I'm really proud of myself for being brave. And yeah, so that's kind of a serious thing that I've done recently that has been brave. But I want to show you something that I'm really proud of. I can't remember if I've already showed this to you or not, but I recently painted this painting. You can see pink hearts. Ooh, there's some more thunder. And here we have some light orange hearts. Light orange. And then in the background, we have a dark orange. Dark orange. I love the green background too, and the little bits of black ink that just help everything stand out so beautifully. I'm also proud of myself for doing this pink flower painting. I love all the little dots on the petals, and I love all the dots in the background too. I've really been enjoying experimenting more with watercolor, and I just work on it a little bit at a time. And most recently, I've been practicing painting jellyfish. Jellyfish. So this was the first jellyfish painting I attempted, and I love all the different shades of purple, and I love how textured the background is. I used water as well as salt to create this interesting textured background. Now this is probably my favorite. This is another jellyfish, but this one is red and orange with little highlights of yellow and some shaded grayish blue areas. Look at these beautiful colors, this sense of movement, the textures. You can see inside the bell of the jellyfish. I believe that these parts are maybe like the stomach of the jellyfish. And then I added some bubbles to represent water. So I love this, and I'm actually going to give it to one of my nephews for his 2nd birthday. Well, you're so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that compliment. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, I actually have one more to show you. I ran out of space in this watercolor paper book, so I started a new one, and I tried one more style of jellyfish painting. It's very different from the first two. So this one has a blue background, and again I used salt and water splotches to create texture. And then I used this really interesting technique with black ink to create these soft pen designs. And then I colored it in with green and blue watercolor paint. It almost looks like it's been cut out of a different paper, but really I just painted the blue around it, leaving a little bit of white space. So, this past week I was brave to try painting something new, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Yeah, do you want to share something else brave from your week? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wow. Then what happened? I see. Wow, I would be proud too. In fact, I am proud of you. I really appreciate you sharing that with me. And I'm so glad that we got to spend this time together. What do you think of the tea? Yeah? Okay, well, I would be happy to send some of those tea bags home with you if you would like. Yeah? Okay. I've got the elderflower here. And I've got the mint here. And I will set these right over here, and you can take them with you. I am so thankful that you spent this time with me, and I hope that you keep on being gentle, keep on being brave, and keep on being kind. I wanted to read you something that I found recently, a quote that I really, really love. It's a quote about the value and dignity of all humans, and it's from Laura Hillenbrand. Laura Hillenbrand wrote, "Dignity is as essential to human life as water, food, and oxygen." Here's another quote I recently read that I really like by Gilbert K. Chesterton. He said, "When people begin to ignore human dignity, it will not be long before they begin to ignore human rights." You probably know, because we've been friends for a while, that I truly believe that every human is valuable, and and every human deserves to be treated with respect. And most humans deserve to be treated with kindness. I know that it can feel challenging sometimes to live as if we ourselves are valuable and to live knowing that other people are valuable. But it really makes all the difference in the world when we remember that we are valuable and that everyone around us is valuable. That doesn't mean we have to be friends with everyone, but it does mean that at the very least we should respect the value of their humanity. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble, and thanks for spending this time with me. I hope you enjoy making more tea on your own, and I hope you come hang out with me soon. I always love drinking tea and chatting with you, and if you enjoyed it, I would love for you to consider liking, commenting, subscribing, or sharing. I hope to see you next time, and always remember, because you are a person, you are loved, and you are capable. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.